Some of my fondest memories as a child is taking holiday drives through neighborhoods and looking at the lights and just the pretty sights of Christmas. Well, today we're going to create the most decorated neighborhood. And to do that, I'm going to use some of my favorite Lemax Holiday Village pieces, and we're going to take some old road maps to create a road and decorate our very own neighborhood on our sofa table. All right, let's get started crafting. For my first step, I've got some strips of construction paper. Any type of paper will do. I'm going to lay these out the entire width of my sofa table. Next, I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to tape them together. I'm creating a template for what will be my road. Next, we're going to draw our road. You can either use a marker or a pencil. I'm going to use a marker so you can easily see it. Starting at one end, I'm going to make a curvy road that's going to go all the way through my neighborhood. Next, I'm going to cut out the road that I just drew. Next, we're going to take our pages from our map. You can also use one of the folded maps, but we have these really cool vintage map pages from a map book. We're going to lay these across the table. And you want to lay out a pattern that's going to look really nice together. And you may need to trim some of your pages. So we're going to trim off these edges. We're going to trim these edges so that the map goes into the next one seamlessly. When I'm designing my map road, I'm going to lay out my pages so that I have all map and no keys included. So my pages may not go all the same way, which is why we created a template first, so you can lay your template on top of your map to figure out how you want your pages to lay. Slightly overlap your pieces and then tape them together. I'm using a wall-safe tape, so it's pretty easy to remove my tape if I need to. Next, we're gonna lay our template that we created on top of our maps and line it up where we would like our road to be. Once you've got it lined up, take your marker and trace it onto the map. Next, use your scissor to cut out your final map road. Of course, it's going to be very snowy in our neighborhood, so we're starting with the snowy platform and then putting Cooper's Cottage right on top, which to me is one of the most welcoming houses in the neighborhood. Check out how pretty it is when it lights up. Next, on down the road, it's time to go to the park where Puppy gets a swing ride. And at the end of the street, nothing says the holidays like an inviting porch. Flip those lights on to welcome all the neighbors. Outside of this inviting porch is a family getting ready to decorate the neighborhood tree. To add to our neighborhood design, I'm lining the road with some pebbles. And outside the Cooper's Cottage, the family is putting the final touches on their Christmas tree. And guess what? It's snowing in the neighborhood. And just like in a real neighborhood, this family is out ready to clear the sidewalk. Now I'm gonna finish my neighborhood with a few other accessories. Welcome to my holiday neighborhood. I love how this turned out. It's such a great reminder of all of my childhood holiday memories. You can find out more about all the Lemax pieces that I use today at lemaxcollection.com, as well as find authorized retailers where you can purchase them. All right, that's it for today's DIY Village. Make sure that you follow Lemax on social for more great DIY Village ideas from me. And that's all I've got for you today. Happy holidays, friends.